Hey, Mike. There's no such thing as alpha males, and Adam Ruins Everything is going to tell you why. No such thing as that. This is a couple-year-old video, but I had never seen it, and I think you're going to enjoy it.
This is what somebody who's not an alpha male says.
Yes.
You make me laugh, Adam, which is weird because you're not really my type.
Which is weird, because you're not funny.
That is the gayest haircut.
Well, he's a guy.
In the history of gay haircuts.
And remember, he's also the one that was fighting with Rogan about giving hormones to babies and shit.
I get that he's a gay guy, but even for a gay guy, that haircut.
I usually go for alpha males.
That's not weird at all, because in humans, the very idea of the alpha male makes absolutely no sense.
Well, you're wrong. And there absolutely is. Especially in mammals. Every mammal does have alpha males. We run in packs and it happens. Now, I'm not saying it's the same as fucking lions where you have to kill somebody, but there is. It's just like type A and type B personalities. These are things that have been measured.
You see, what you have to understand is that you have alphas and then the gammas and the deltas
and betas
and the omegas. And I don't know.
What do you think an alpha male is?
A confident, assertive leader who knows what he wants and always gets his way. You know, somebody who says things like, get swole and muscle milk and hi, I'm Vin Diesel.
No, but again, that's not what an alpha male is. So you're already using an incorrect idea of what an alpha, that's a meathead. Alpha males don't have to be swole and ripped.
Yeah, alpha males wear tap out and what? Get in bar fights for no reason.
Yeah.
And fight over women they're not even with.
All right. Enough about Brian Callen. Let's fucking get to this.
Oh, so like this guy. What up, freaks? Name's Alpha Adam. I'm confident, straight up banging, and if you think women don't love me, I'm gonna debunk the F out of that myth.
That's not what being an alpha male is. You beta.
I hate this.
I'm bringing it back, Mike. Soy boy beta cuck.
Beta.
Attraction to alphas is genetic, comes from nature. I'm like the alpha wolf, the leader of
and
the
why
pack.
does he have the Don Flamenco curl in the front of his hair?
With rose in his mouth.
What is this?
First off, Adam, you don't look like an alpha male. You look like a...
Yeah, honestly, quite frankly, you barely qualify as looking like a male.
Yeah, seriously. Holy fuck, man. You're like internet James Gordon. Like, that's what you are.
Hell yeah, I'm bleeding. Well, all of that is wrong because alpha wolf.
Because I'm gonna pull. I haven't seen this whole video, but Adam Ruins Everything goes through the same thing every time. The sources that he pulls from are like Slate or a Vice opinion piece.
I like that he's like, all right, and now I'm really going to blow your minds. Pfft, real alpha males have stomachs full of cum and like to stick their pee-pee where the poo-poo comes out.
What? So like Brian Callen?
You're going to keep circling back around to Brian Callen.
Wolves don't exist. In fact, the term alpha wolf was disavowed by the very scientist who popularized it. The story starts in 1977. While doing research in a national park, a wildlife biologist named L. David Meach seemed to observe that one wolf emerged as the dominant male.
Aha! One wolf is the dominant leader, the big wolf.
At least Coke Logic's getting work.
Daddy!
I think it's Adonis Paul.
Alpha wolf.
He wrote a book on the idea, and it became a media sensation.
Alpha wolves are real, and I love them, and I bet humans are like this too. Ow, ow, ow!
It's real life.
But 20 years later, Meach tried
Why
to
do people
replicate
watch
his
this guy?
research
You know, the only thing Adam ruins is women's sex drives.
in the
And men.
wild. And when he did, he realized he had made a terrible mistake.
Those aren't dominant wolves. Those are mommies and daddies. Wolves don't have an alpha hierarchy at all. They're just parents.
But they do, and so do lions, and so do a lot of creatures. They do. They absolutely do. When there's a group of people, men or women, but let's say when there was a group of people, right? When there's, it's been studied several times. Remember when they did, and it was really unethical, but it was like, I think in the 60s they did that prison experiment.
Yeah, and they gave all the airmen herpes and syphilis, and then, because they were black.
Yeah. Enough about Brian Callen.
What the fuck is everything just Brian Callen?
I don't know. I don't know what I have from today. But they did that experiment where they made half of the students be like guards, and the other half were prisoners, right?
Oh yeah, and then the ones that were guards just became total sociopaths.
Right,
like
exactly.
In an hour.
It does. People will rise up in the ranks, and people will take charge. If there's a group, if in a survival situation, usually one person will be like, "Okay, look, hey, here's what we need to do. This is what we're doing." Ba 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 ba. That's what an alpha male is. It is a real thing that occurs. It's not people that are crushing fucking rippets, and broads.
I must alert the masses.
Stanford prison experiment. Thank you, Scarface.
To renounce the term alpha wolf and spent years trying to get his own book taken off the shelves.
Stop reading this. I beg you lies. Alpha wolves aren't real.
But it was too late. The term had taken on a life of its own, and we haven't stopped using it since.
So alpha wolves are just parents. Huh. I guess my therapist was right. I really do have daddy issues.
Nah. Maybe there's no alpha wolves, but I know crap too.
That's weird. Then how come naturally women seem to be attracted more to men that can be providers and can protect them? Why is that? If this isn't real, right? Why aren't women attracted to little fucking manlets that could do nothing?
You mean like Adam?
Right. Yeah, like Adam.
They
exactly.
They end up going for a Brian Callen type. Sorry,
Hey, I'm all for it. You don't have to sell me, bud. Quit digging. You already struck oil. I'm fine.
Shit.
Alpha males are found in chimps, our closest genetic relatives.
That's right. Real alpha males get divorced, leave their kids behind, and put shoes on a table. What?
Like Brian Callen.
Weird. You are more aggressive than me, but also wronger. First of all, chimps aren't our closest genetic relatives. Bonobos are, and bonobos live in a matriarchal society.
Excuse me, you're in my way.
But a man could beat all those women. Well, not Adam, but a real man could beat all those women up.
You're basic.
Except for the black one.
Okay, whatever.
You're right. Well, said women.
Those bonobo broads don't mean nothing. In chimps, the alpha male is the most dominant, most aggressive bro. And
Yeah,
that means
they are, dare I say, Callen-esque. in their sports ball and puss-crushing abilities.
has first access to food, resources, and of course, mates. Hell yeah, baby. All right. Not exactly. Contrary to popular belief, in chimps, the most aggressive male doesn't always become the leader. Smaller, more mild-mannered males can actually become dominant by doing favors and...
Could you get could you get a more attractive girl for this too? I mean...
Look, Adam's trying as hard as he can, okay?
No, the other one.
Oh.
obsessively grooming other chimps.
Excuse me, you seem to have something in your hair.
Thanks. Oh, hey, let me ask you, what do you think I should do with my life? Wait, whoa, what am I doing? Get off of me! I am the strongest, most aggressive
What's the point of this?
This is a loser trying to justify that women should go out with losers. But see, here's the thing with reality, right? In reality, this isn't what happens. You could have your little fucking show and your little college humor, which is now defunct. It shows on True TV now or whatever. Comes on after Impractical Jokers. You could have your little show and you could do all this, but reality's reality, right? Like, you ask women. Yes, sure. Women online. Why do you see it all the time? Women will be like, I just wish I could find a caring guy that listens to me, but they all date drug dealers. You know, fucking drug dealers and beat them up. That's just because in nature, women are attracted to, even you read about women in their cycle, right? Depending on what part of their cycle they're in, they're attracted to different type of men. You know, when like they're ovulating, they're attracted to more aggressive guys that are going to be able to protect them and shit. That's how it is.
So I am the alpha, now and forever. No, you're not. Unlike chimps, human social hierarchies are constantly in flux.
So wait a second. Isn't it funny? I always find this funny. Isn't it funny for these evangelical atheists? Because Adam is one of those evangelical atheists, right? When it comes to evolution, we came from monkeys, man. Darwinism, dude. But then when you try to use that same mentality to go, okay, fine, you know, we came from bonobos, we came from men, from monkeys,
They're like,
and whatever.
relax, caveman.
Exactly. Then you're like, we're nothing like animals in this scenario, except when we're making fun of Christians. Then we're all just animals. They just cherry picking. This is Adam cherry picks facts to fucking get what he wants.
Exactly.
So you might be the dominant male here, but if you were playing Dungeons and Dragons,
It's your turn. Hello?
But no one playing Dungeons and Dragons is a dominant male.
Well, except the dungeon master.
No, you know who's the dominant male Dungeons and Dragon?
The dungeon master.
No,
The word master's right in there.
the mom who brings him the pizza rolls.
Actually, you know what? Who is actually the alpha in Dungeons and Dragons? Brian
Brian
Callen.
Callen. Fucking do it. Brian Callen again, rearing his ugly head.
Oh, what do you want to do?
I attack with my sword.
Your sword? You are a magic user.
Yeah, cool. And now, if you were a real alpha male, you'd fuck every girl there. Because let me tell you, even the girls that hang out with these Dungeons and Dragons dudes, you know who they fuck? Guys that don't play Dungeons and Dragons. That's how it is, dude. Go to a fucking. Back in the long ago, we used to go to these cons, you know, to Comic Cons and stuff like the cover stuff, and the girls that are playing Magic the Gathering are not fucking the dudes that are playing Magic the Gathering.
No, of course not. I actually went to one of those places one time. You know, like the stores where they sell those tabletop games.
Right. And they have tournaments in the stores. Yeah.
And I went with a girl one time named Kat, who I was like fooling around with at the time, and she was a weird chick, man, because she was a stripper, but she was like into nerdy shit. So I went with her one night, and I swear to God, dude, the amount of death stares. Like, I was the most despised person that ever walked through those doors.
Oh, yeah.
Because she'd been going there for a while, and all these little nerdy guys were like fucking in love with this chick. And then I just rolled in with her one night, fucking smelling like weed. Going like, what's this nerd game that you nerds play?
Remember the clip that the Cousin Joe, when Cousin Joe went to the Comic-Con? Cousin Dan's co-host.
Oh, yeah.
When he went to the
Love you,
Comic-Con
Joe.
and he was just hitting, he doesn't like
Oh,
any
yeah,
of that
that was
stuff.
great.
He was just hitting on all these chicks, and he got numbers. He fucked one of them.
Oh, yeah.
And these chicks,
Why did you whisper fuck?
Brian Callen might be listening.
Oh, okay, good. So I don't know why Royce just did this. He's like, yeah, dude, even like, fuck. Okay.
Sorry. You're right.
Do you see a sword on your character sheet?
No.
Well, then you can't attack with a sword, can you, freak?
Unlike animals, no one is the same type of person in all situations. Human society is much more complicated than that.
So we have, by your very logic, you're proving the religion and the divine spark, right? So you're saying that we are different than animals, therefore our life is more valuable than animals, therefore abortion is wrong?
No.
No, I'm following his logic. Am I wrong by following his logic? We're not like animals.
Well, you're a racist Nazi, so no.
Okay.
Just saying.
You're right. You know who are alpha males? Soldiers.
So to say that this guy is an alpha male or that guy's a beta male makes straight up zero sense.
But calling everybody a bigot for not wanting to give hormones to babies, that straight up makes total sense.
Also, why
Pound me.
Why are all the?
Fucking
It just seems like you're a beta male trying to make up the thing. There are no beta males. You know what I mean? It's like.
There's no winners or losers, bro.
It's like when I wrote this on Twitter the other day. Last night I wrote, comedy is a subjective, and then the quote was by dude who sucks at comedy, because it's always like there's always this excuse. Nah, man, beta males don't even exist. We're all like one fucking species, man. And you're like, you're beta male, aren't you? You know, it's like the same guy goes, you know what? Pfft, plenty of fish in the sea, right? Who cares about these? Yeah, I don't care about these broads. And it's like, you just got dumped, didn't you? You just got shot down? Yeah, you did.
Whatever, nerd. The most aggressive male gets the most aggressive tail. It's true forever because it rhymes.
Actually, research shows that agreeableness, kindness, and generosity are among the strongest indicators of a long, happy relationship.
Okay, but they're cheating on you, though. I mean, I get it, but
That's what's happening.
This is the same guy that would tell you, "Oh, actually, we shouldn't be a monogamous relationship." I guarantee. I haven't looked this up, but I guarantee you that Adam ruins everything about monogamous relationships, which would contradict the point that he's making now, right? Guaranteed, he has something like that.
Oh, eat my feet. Those are beta traits.
Oh, well then I guess betas are the alphas of love.
What? What's the matter, Royce?
Betas are the alphas of love.
This is all beta talk, is what
This
it
sounds
is.
like that sounds like a dashboard confessional song.
Sounds like the fucking just rationalizing asshole over here.
Enough lies. I am the alpha. I am your god.
Leave Beta Adam alone.
Okay, well, that's assault. First off, and you would go to jail for that.
That is an aggressively ugly woman.
Saved me. Also, just Adam is fine.
And I'm not really into chicks. So
I hate this man.